Hey guys, and I'm back with another one, and in today's video we're going to be featuring Acrobatics Emolga. Emolga got access to Acrobatics, which is even better than its usual flying move, which is Aerial Ace, I think is what it had previously, but with Acrobatics it's definitely an improvement, but it's definitely like a more fun spice, but I'll explain that in the end. So let's just get into the commentary right here. So what we see is Shadow Beedrill and Dugong, we swap into a Walrein right here, and we basically opt not to shield, and all we need to do is get to the Earthquake, but they actually outpace us. We just easily let this go. Just a draw on right there. Dugong did actually get access to the new move Draw One, which we'll be covering in a few days, so stay tuned for that. And every day I'll be uploading, so stay tuned, stay subscribed to the channel, because a lot of content will be coming this season. I promise you that. But anyways, let's hop back in the commentary here. But they have a Metacham in the back, and we have our Emolga. Emolga is very frail, so we just have to just shield and everything and throw on the CMP type. Emolga is a pretty attack-rated Pokemon, so Emolga with the Acrobatics actually gets shielded, and that's fine. We can just easily just let this go. We do survive one, and we get to the Acrobatics in time before they get to our move. We're able to get to the move on another CMP type right there, and we can just one-shot the Metacham, and Azumarill takes down the thing, but the game wouldn't have mattered anyway. The Pokemon in the back would just farm this down, and yeah, we just lose that. But it was cool having the Acrobatics either way. Alright, hopping the next match, picking up the positive lead, Shadow Beedrill in the Buzzwole, and they say swap into their G-Fisk. G-Fisk is a core breaker for his entire team, but the only soft Pokemon that can actually handle this is Walrein with the Earthquake, and now Icicle Spear, which now got a buff from 60 damage to 65 damage, is an insane impact again. So right here, we can just easily just shield this up over from a bit, so I can probably outpace the second Earthquake, because 2 Icicle Spears would not be enough to kill. We go for an EQ, thinking that we might get a shield or get the take it out, but they actually shield right there, and we can just easily just shield this up and get to another move. Okay, we get to another move instead, but we actually get outpaced, and this is not looking good. Him outpacing there, meaning that this game is basically over, as basically I have no alignment basically, and all we need to do is get to the Draw One, but they actually outpace again, but because I had no energy, but we actually survive the rock set, but they actually catch the Draw One onto their Buzzwole, and there's nothing I can just do here. So -0, just throw the Acrobatics right here, let them throw the launch first, and then basically take out a Pokemon, I guess, because they still have all 3 Pokemon alive, and we have no idea what's in the back. And it's G-Fisk, so G-Fisk is still alive, still has energy and everything, and yes, there's a G-Fisk right there, and we lose the game. So GG's to my opponent right there. Up in the next match, we have Beedrill versus Pelipper. Not the best leads. We got swap into a Walrein, and we bait out as Scrafty. Scrafty is a counter to Walrein. That's all I will say for sure. So we just need to keep spamming out these Icicle Spears and get as low as possible. They did Power Up Punch one time, and I'm thinking they might not get to a move. They don't get to a move. I think there's overtime right there. And all we need to do is throw this X-Scissor right here. We do win the CMP tie right there, because Shadow Beedrill is really attack weighted. Cannot really take a hit that well. So we can easily just let this go and rely on our Emolga. Emolga with energy can absolutely go to town. And in the back they have Lantern. And all we need to do is spam out these discharges right here. Discharge number 1 connects, and all we need to do is shield the first one. It is going to be a Surf, so the opponent can just do is go straight Surf, as Emolga is not the tankiest. Emolga going for the second discharge. Will this connect or not? We do get the final shield right there, and all we need to do again is shield again. Surf again, that's perfectly fine. All we need to do is overwhelm a bit and win the CMP tie right there, and all we need and discharge will one-shot the will kill the Lantern. We win CMP against the Pelipper on a discharge, and that kills the Pelipper, and that is a good game. So Emolga proving strong endgame with shields up and energy advantage up. Alright, hopping to the next match, picking up a decent lead, Metacham, Shadow Beedrill and Metacham right here. All we need to do is look up for the Psychic, and we should be good to go. They threw on 6, thinking this is just an Ice Punch right here. It is just an Ice Punch right there, and all we need to do is keep farming. farming up to the X scissor right here, and hoping to get a shield. Getting shields now will be a beautiful opportunity for Emolga to sweep in the back, and going for drone right here. This will take out the Medicham, because I knew X scissor will not be enough, because X scissor is kind of a weak move right there. But Shadow Beedrill X scissor hits hard. In the back, it's Dugong, and they managed to farm us down. We come in with our Walrein right here, because I don't want my Emolga to take. We don't want our Emolga to take Icy Winds for days, because it is Glass Sea, and it also has the flying subtyping. Dugong going on an Icy Wind right there, and we can just easily keep farming over and getting almost to 100 energy. Walrein, go for the Earthquake. It kills right there, and in the back it's Sand Slash. And I throw this game pretty hard. I'll explain why in a minute. I basically got a bit to BMing. I went to the bad manners mood type of deal, and accidentally threw the game where I was at 2 discharges, but I didn't throw them because I wanted to get into acrobatics range right here. But the thing is, we do spend the shield right here, but they actually are at another one right here, which tells me that we should actually survive. But we actually take so much damage, and we will not be able to get the second discharge right, because we took that Shadow Claw and we were still low. So that was pretty bad, unfortunate misplay by me. I should not have done that. So alright, it's okay. Mistakes happen all the time. Alright, hopping to the next match, we have Basti into Shadow Beedrill, and we swap into Victory Ball into our Walrein, and they have Shadow Vic. My Tails is Grasso, so we're just gonna top left. So GG's to my opponent right there. Alright, hopping to the next match, we have Shadow Beedrill into Lantern right there. Not the worst lead ever. All we need to do is just let this go, because I know it's a Surf. Shadow Beedrill can tank one Surf, not really well though, and all we need to do is farm to the back-to-back X scissor, building up the Duron, and all we need to do is bait and get shields down. And can we get to another move right here? My guess is that I can probably get to an X scissor and a Duron right here, but I think after the poison jabs, 2 X scissors should be enough. One to get the shield, one to kill it, one to take out the Lantern. We do get to the second X scissor right there, and all we need to do is kill this. It connects. We took shield advantage and switch advantage right there, and in the back it's Registeel. Registeel can easily just throw the Zap Cannon right here, and my guess is that our Emolga has to sweep the back end. We do survive it right there, but they actually snipe with Shadow Charizard, and all we need to do is go for one Blast Burn, because I don't want to spend a shield, and Registeel's Zap Cannon will basically one-shot me if I desire to shield the Blast Burn. Registeel comes back in already, and all we need to do is throw 3 discharges right here, throwing on proper energy management timing. Emolga goes for a first discharge, on our way to a second discharge right here, and all we need to do is to shield the Zap Cannon. We do get a debuff, but honestly I don't think that matters, and all we need to do is get to this back-to-back discharges, or almost, and we can just second discharge connects, and we're able to get to the third discharge. So Emolga proving strong to be useful endgame with a shield advantage. So GG's to my opponent right there. Hopping in the next match, we have Beedrill versus Azumarill, positive lead right here, and we just need to keep alignment and we should be good to go. And I'm counting the 5 right there, and we can just throw a Drone right there. Throwing a Drone, we can just easily just connect this with this, and Drone easily connects, and we can just easily let this go, because all I know is an Ice Beam. We do tank an Ice Beam right there, and we're able to farm down the Azumarill. In the back, it is Scrafty right there. Scrafty can easily just eat this Drone, and we have Emolga. Emolga crushes flyers, so what we need to do is just let everything go. We do survive a foul play and everything, but we do need to be careful of the second foul play. Discharge will be thrown right here. And can we get to this? Can we get to the move? No, we cannot. And all we need to do is just shield the power up punch right there. And can we farm down in time? But there's actually a Scarmian bag, and this is where the Icicle Spear buff actually comes in handy right here. Icicle Spear will basically 2-shot after the Power Stones right there, because it came from 60 to 65 energy, and we can just easily just let this go. We can just easily just throw another Icicle Spear right there, and all we need to do is throw another Icicle Spear on good timing. Can we get to another Icicle Spear in time? Yes, we can. And this will not be enough, but this will develop into farm down range where Emolga can easily just get into one Thundershock down range, and we're able to get to the Acrobatics. Acrobatics will be an overkill, but this is an Acrobatics Emolga feature, and it takes out the Scrafty, so GG's to my opponent right there. Up in the next match, we have Walrein into Talonflame pretty decently right here, and this is where also the Icicle Spear above comes in handy. Where we will be able to throw on perfect timing along with the Power Snow. Icicle Spears would do more and more damage, and you see how he shields right there. We are just going to keep pressuring over and over again with the Icicle Spears. And can we get a shield? No, we cannot. We do get a first shield though, and can we get to another one in time? I top throw on alignment right there because I thought he was gonna throw before I throw my third Icicle Spear, but we do get the final shield. And can we get the farm done in time? We do opt shield to boost Flame Charge, because Flame Charge will basically put us in half. As again, Emolga is not the tankiest. Emolga able to get the farm done on the Talonflame right there, and in the back it's a Bomb of Snow. Can this Acrobatics one-shot the Bomb of Snow? Yes, it does, and it takes out the Bomb of Snow. And in the back, it is Lantern right there, and all we need to do, Emolga goes for a discharge right there, and we can just easily bring the Shadow Beedrill in and take the game. So GG's my opponent right there. Hopping to the next match, we have Gliscopod versus Shadow Beedrill. This is completely fine. All I need to do is just spam up these X Scissors, as my Poison Jabs are doing more than his Shadow Claws. Gliscopod, another new move of the Kennedy, which also got the new move Liquidation. Liquidation is a water charge move, a crunch clone basically, and it's actually pretty strong. So I will be featuring Liquidation Pokemon in a few days, so stay tuned for that. And in the back, it is Registeel once again. As we see another Registeel, we throw a drone right there, and can we land it? We can land it, and throwing the second drone will help it get the final shield, but they actually opt to let it go, and that's perfectly fine. And let's see what decides to come in. Another Lantern in the back, and can we get to another one in time? But they actually opt to throw on 5 when they get to the surf right away, and it takes us out right there. And we can just easily bring the Walrein in and opt through the EQ. But this Thunderbolt will not be enough to kill me right there, and it does bring us into the deep red. But they actually catch onto the Gliscopod. Very, very nice play by my opponent right there. And this will obviously just lose me the game right here, because 2 Surfs would be enough to kill me, as Emolga is not the tankiest, like I said a few times. Emolga can easily just... Emolga can basically do nothing here, and Emolga not the tankiest, and we go down on the Walrein. So GG's to my opponent right there. Hopping to the final match, I think we have Shadow Beedrill into Mew, and I didn't throw on CMP, and this is just a Surf right here. But Surf will do a lot, as Mew does have a lot of charge moves. In the back, it is Dugong, and can we land actually not Dugong, sorry, LO and Sand Slash right here, and we can just easily let this go and easily just take a Drill One. Taking the Drill One can easily be fine, and as it is carrying Powder Snow Drill One, it's not really that threatening on the Walrein. If it was Shadow Claw Drill One, then it will be more threatening. They opted to let go of the Earthquake, which is perfectly fine by me, and all we need to do is go for a Icicle Spear. Icicle Spear will not be enough, but after a couple more Powder Snows, it should be enough. Icicle Spear, will it connect, or will we get the final shield? It connects right there, and in the back is Shadow Charizard, and we can just easily switch into Emolga right here, as basically we don't want to give more farm to Charizard, and we can just easily just go for another discharge right here, and I opted to call the bait. Will this be the bait? It is the bait. The opponent goes for a Dragon Claw bait, thinking that that might be their win con, but I can easily just let the shield this up, since it is a CMP tie. CMP tie meaning that I will get to the discharge on my timing, and discharge will be enough to kill the Charizard and taking down the Mew. So GG's to my opponent right there. So all in all, Emolga in the Open Grade League with its new move Acrobatics. To be honest, it is an upgrade from Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace is a really bad flying type fast move, if not fast move, charge move. However, I don't see it being in meta since the electric flying typing gets like walled by Stunfisk whatsoever, and there are a lot of like better flyers out there. But Emolga does have some play in the Flying Cup, which hasn't been back in some time. But overall, Acrobatics is a strict upgrade over Aerial Ace. But Emolga overall, it's really fun to use, and it's a really cool off-meta spicy pick, as where it is glassiness, and usually glass cans require shields and energy events to sweep endgame, and this is what Emolga is all about. Giving it shields and saving it for endgame can definitely help you have some fun in Go Battle League. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video, as again, I'll be posting more and more content throughout the week. So GG's, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.